bunch of crap. I gotta get a better tripod for sure, bro. This thing's kind of cheeks. Let me change this. Let's see. Change it to all messages and change it to I only want subscribers to be able to talk because people are weirdos. Subscribers after. We'll do 5 minutes. How about that? How about that? Because no one subscribes unless you make them subscribe for some reason. For some stupid reason. Yo, what up, Ty? Oh, this is gonna be hard. I can't read that necessarily. It's hello, what up, guys? Yo, what up? The sun's beaming in my face, dude. I forgot. Morning. Where are you chiming in that it's morning? Guys, let me get a 1 in the chat if you can hear the tapping. I want to know if it's coming through this microphone. Let me know if you could hear that tapping. Then I know we're bowling. Yo, what up? Yo, Boston. Boston Reyes. Yo, what up, Boston Reyes? Yo, where you chiming in from Boston? You chiming in from Southie? What's up with that one? All right, cool. So what's up? 348? What do you mean 348? What you talking about? Oh, is it 348? Oh, it is. Shit. I hope it's not going to crash completely tomorrow. What up? What up? Yeah, I mean, New Hampshire. Hey, yo, what's up? I love New Hampshire, dude. Like, I don't know if I could live there necessarily, if I'd want to live there. But I got a bunch of homies that live up there, and it is nice, dude. They got a nice little plot of land. It's mind-boggling. Someplace like New Hampshire, dude. Gun regulations, like, you could just go in and buy whatever you want, but marijuana and stuff, illegal. Yeah. Their motto: live free or die, but you can't have marijuana. Yeah, all right. Let's get real, please. Fucking absurd, dude. Beautiful day. It's kind of cold with the hands. Tennessee. I went to Tennessee back in August. It's nice, beautiful weather. Went to some of the caverns? Yeah, I think the caverns, bro. Watched the Lost Boys in it. It's sick, absolutely sick. Cool stuff down there. I did feel like a little bit of an outsider. I feel like we went into a restaurant type place and everyone was like, "You ain't from Tennessee." It's like, all right, what the fuck? I can't visit Tennessee. But the people were chill. Yo, what up, Florida? Shout out Florida. Pot laws suck, but I have my card. I guess that's all you need, right? Northern Michigan? Yo, what's up? Shout out Michigan. Yo, Zerp, what's good? What up, gang? What up? Make sure I ain't missing nobody. Guys, be sure to obviously hit the like button. You got to do that. We got 53 people in here, 7 likes. That's a bunch of bull crap. You got to do that. And what else you got to do? You got to do something else I forgot. What else do you have to do? This stuff I have to do, but I can't remember what you have to do. Thumbs up, guys. Share it out. Yo, for real, share it out. Share it out with your cool friends. Don't be getting any weirdos in here, dude, asking for like fucking hand picks and stuff. Bunch of weirdos. That's why I set the chat to subscribers only, because when you do vertical live streams, it pushes it out on the live feed. Dude, you got like some nasty bastards out there just scrolling through, and then they're like, "Oh, look at this guy." Hyped. Yo, what up? Gotta get ready to buy. I was a little bit surprised that when the war, whatever you want to call it, military action, whatever, started playing out, that we pumped a little bit, but then I immediately reminded myself, I'm like, oh, it's a Saturday pump. It's not, it's low volume days. It's not correlating with like market open. And how many times have we gotten a fucking weekend pump that has not correlated with the continued run of it? You get what I'm saying? 2G waiting to deploy? Oh shit, dude. That's what's up. Should be starting my second job sometime this week, maybe within the next week or two. So I'm hoping price levels stay low, because that was the whole point of me scooping this job back up, is because I told you guys before in my XRP time capsule video, I'm like, dude, I should have got, what the hell is that? What the hell is that? Is that a UFO? God, I want to see a UFO so bad. I have seen some, but yet again, that doesn't mean flying saucer or some shit. I've seen unidentified flying objects, and I've seen satellites. I've seen the ISS, supposedly. There's like cool apps you could track it on and shit. I've seen meteors. They like burn up green, fucking crazy. I saw one in Florida. Saw one in Massachusetts. What do you do, UFO? I wonder if it's going to go down low, like 99-cent level. I personally don't think so, only because I feel like we've gone through the worst of it. We obviously have to wait to see how the market's going to react, you know, tomorrow when it opens after this. But I feel like as far as crypto, I feel like they brought it as low as it could really go. I mean, you're sitting at 5 on fear and greed, and I think 11 for just the overall crypto space. I mean, they drug this thing as low as it could possibly go. So I don't know how much fucking lower they can do. Everyone know, like, you don't think big money knew the war was coming? I mean, come on, we're a bunch of misfits hanging around in this chat. Not that that's a bad thing. I'm just being hyperbolic. We're sitting around. We knew this shit was coming. Lindsey Graham, we're not sending all those warships. Oh, the tripod's falling. Oh shit, yo, we got that gangsta lean. Let me see if I can finagle this. I gotta get a sandbag or something. We all knew this shit was coming. They're sending a fucking Beyond an armada to surround the place. But the thing is, obviously, if you guys are being tapped in, excuse me, the Strait of Hormuz shit going on, in the fog of war, when all this stuff starts popping off, there's reporting all over the place. So who actually knows what's going on? It's kind of all over the place once this shit starts popping off. I've been seeing stuff of supposed Iranian missiles fucking going into Dubai and hitting some of the hotels and all this shit. Crazy stuff. Other places too. Apparently Austin, Texas, either last night or today at some point. Apparently there was a mass shooting there, and that guy's, or they're claiming that guy, I don't know, was like doing it for Allah and shit. I don't know. But we'll see. It's so hard to see this screen. It's so... Iran pissed off the world when they shut down 20% oil. What price you guys buying it? I'm buying whenever I got money, dog. There will be more downside for sure, but how low? Don't know. Will it go up consistently after? Yes. Yet again, long-term time horizon. Do I think at 5 years it'll be higher than it is now? Me personally, yeah. That's just me, you know? Let me see. Do you think there's any chance of them maybe doing the last run down before the leg up? I read a good tweet that said, markets love certainty. Whether that certainty is good or bad, they like certainty. So we were all sitting here waiting for this inevitable military action. You know, it finally happened. We kind of just wanted it to happen for the sake of like our bags and shit. We wanted it to happen so then the market can have certainty. So like, all right, that's done. Let's move on. Maybe it wraps up sooner. Maybe it doesn't. They sent a large ass fleet out there. Who knows? Obviously nobody does, but we'll see about that. I don't know. I can't see us going too much lower. My guy says 89, set a buy order, it won't stay. Damn, 89. What if this economic shift is so big we see XRP do the same number as Bitcoin? Yeah, I don't know about that. But Bitcoin's price doesn't do anything anymore due to utility. Yo, is your thing broccoli? Yo, that's sick. Shout out Broccoli, one of the best characters ever. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I would guess down to $1, which is gonna feel like the end of the world. I mean, it's not gonna feel like the end of the world to me, necessarily. The only part that is a little, I mean, it's all iffy, it's all crazy. Guys, hit the like button real quick. Yeah, 55 people in here, 19 likes. If we hit 25 likes again, I got a spliffy, hit a little bit of a spliff, and we'll have a chill XRP session, a little bit of spliff by the ocean. Doesn't get much better than this, because we're in the end of times. Oh shit, here we go. Yeah, I'm actually gonna get on the move on. I'm gonna let these, we got a gaggle of goons passing us by, so we're gonna go on the move right now. It's good, we'll get our legs moving a bit, because I'm not gonna spark the spliffy up now because I wanted to, but we'll get a move on. Go take a little walk, maybe we'll come back. Just get some sun, get some movement, get the lactic acid moving in the legs and shit. You know how it goes. Still waiting to buy. $140 is a great, I mean, dude, yet again, if none of us are really in this selling bullshit game, right? Like, we're not selling tomorrow. So in the grand scheme, if you guys truly believe it's going to like $5 and $10, and like Jake Cleaver says $100 and shit, I don't know, and I don't really care if I'm a nickel and diming the price. $140 is beautiful. They brought this whole fucking market back down to 2017 and 2018 price levels for like everything. You know, everyone sits around and is crying that they can't get their hands on certain prices anymore. And then when it happens, they keep crying about it. So I don't really know what to tell you. How you doing? Crazy Jake, yeah, the crazy Jake theory is definitely coming to fruition, right? I don't know. It definitely is interesting. He's heating up on Twitter, being like, what's he saying? He's like, oh, on his domino checklist. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Let me put a 1 in the chat if you think Jake's domino theory actually comes to light. I'm still leaning towards no, but I'm just leaning towards no, to be honest. But I would love him to be right. Don't get me wrong. Definitely not selling. I ain't fucking leaving. Spliff, yo, I'm getting to the spliff. Don't you worry about it. Just taking a little stroll because we had some civilians walking by just then. So I'll let them get off the trail, whatever they're gonna do, and then we'll head back to the spliff spot. Get some movement too. I don't like sitting down when it's this cold and shitty out. I'm not fucking leaving. That thumbnail's hilarious. Appreciate it, bro. Yeah, they're stopping by my spliff spot because it's a good sightseeing spot, so we'll give them a minute. It's a couple, so maybe they'll be making out and shit. I'm not trying to hang around for that. But the guy seemed a little fruity. But hey, maybe they're brother sister, even though they didn't look like it. But I ain't saying nothing, bro. I'm running the other direction. Fucking knee deep in snow right now. Knee deep in your mother. But you didn't hear that from me. Why you asked? How you doing? How about just hi? I guess. Next, when I walk past them again, I'll be sure to go, hiya. And then I'm sure they won't call the police on me for being a weirdo.
How you doing? Hi. Hiya. Hiya.
Fucking Smash Bros type line. Oh, what a tremendous day. Absolutely tremendous. The same Jake who was certain XRP was going to 3 digits by Christmas, yeah, but everyone like jumps down your throat. Oh, it was only dependent on certain catalysts. But now that oil catalyst is what he was kind of always banking on. The Strait of Hormuz thing is heating up. You know, I'm seeing a bunch of reports. It's closed down. It's this. It's that. So we'll see. That's what everyone's worrying about tomorrow. If the fucking oil prices are going to go through the roof. That's why I filled up my tank yesterday just in case, you know. But I needed to fill it up anyway. So we'll fucking see. Saw someone on Twitter who was I think it was Good Evening Crypto Abs. I think he was like, as someone who owns a gas station, I already raised my prices by 25 cents. If you ask how you doing here where I live, they will tell you a life story. Yeah, not around here. Different parts of the world, you know. Why, where are you from? Fucking Kentucky or something? The Kentuckians will tell you their whole life story. You asked how I was doing, so I gotta tell you. Oh, what a beautiful day. They had this date planned 2 weeks ago. They had this date planned forever. My only thing is, remember how they said it was floating around for a while that Rubio was going to Izzy? Damn, oh, the wind's picking up now, dude. Wind's picking up big time now. Where do I go? Where should I go? Maybe I can hit the spliff over here. That's another sightseeing spot, but then maybe we can cut the wind off because the wind is coming from yonder. Which direction is that? That is, I think that's west. To be honest. But we gotta keep moving. It's like the gray. You gotta keep moving. Oh my God, it's so cold. Fuel in the UK is $2 a litre. Nacho litre. Nacho. Oh, the wind's picking up big time over here. Fuck this. You kidding me? Yo, why'd you retract your message, Broccoli? Guys, hit the like button. This is some rookie amateur hour status we got going. We got 70 people in here, and we got 28 likes. You move your thumb about 2 centimeters, you hit the button, and we all live happily ever after. Hit the like button if you think XRP is going to $40,000 by tomorrow night, and that's it. That's it. You gotta play. You gotta pay to win. In Utah, if you say how you doing, you're gonna say pretty good. How are you? And then start a conversation. Really? All right. So you're telling me I should not say that anymore? I should just say hey. I don't know. I've just always said that. How you doing? And then bye. Just move on with your day. I'm trying to focus on not falling real quick. We're almost at this spot. The wind looked like it dies down a little bit up here. All right, let's see. Gotta be careful, dude. There's like some Karens and moms and shit that walk these trails. So they'll be like, you can't fucking smoke here. Shut up. Shut your face, Grandma. Jesus.
You can't fucking do that here. It's
Jeez. This is some deep snow, bitch. All right. We made it to the spot. It's going to 50K. Yo, I hope you're right, Jeremy. Shout out, Jeremy. Yo, this spot, the wind at this spot is pretty AIDS. Ain't gonna lie. Pretty AIDS. Pretty AIDS. Let me see, where should I pop this bitch? Where should I pop this bitch, guys? I need some guidance. Good day, mate, from Aussie in the land down under. Yo, I want to fight a Joey so bad. I want to fucking fist fight a Joey so bad. It'd be like Pokemon. That's crazy. Like, you wander the woods in this area and stuff. If you go further up, you can run into like black bears and shit. Some moose if you go even further up. Mooses will fuck you up, dude. They're giant. I seen a teenager one. We were driving from the mountains. Thing just went and just started running in the street. We were like slamming on the brakes. There was a nice rock. It's a crazy time to be alive right now. I can't wait to see XRP at 22K. You might want to, I'm not saying nothing, but you might want to tame your expectations, broccoli. I like that you think big, but let's tap all-time high first. You know, we got a bit of ways for that. It wasn't you that said that. What up? Yo, what up, Pale Moonlight? How much yield does Flare give? I'm not too sure, to be honest. I'm not dealing with any of that yield bullshit. Definitely not yet. All right. Let's see. Maybe this rock doesn't look too bad. Just trying not to twist my ankle and shit, because I gotta start work, bro, soon. All right. Maybe. You puta madre, man. What the fuck? You puta. Maybe here. Oh, that ain't too bad. Oh, here ain't too bad. Nice little rock. I think XRP will be $20 by end of year. Yo, you are thinking real big, my guy. Nothing wrong with thinking big, but I think that's a little ambitious. That's just me. But who knows, maybe I'm the moronic one. I got 500 left to invest. Should I set a limit or just buy now? I am not giving financial advice. You should never take a financial advice from kind of anybody. It's like Yu-Gi-Oh. The heart of the cards, Yugi, and that's it. But I don't know. I chip away when I buy, you know, every week, 2 weeks, whenever I just see a price, I got an extra 100, 200, whatever I got. Oh, I buy. I don't plan on selling anytime soon. I'm just accumulating, bro. Get the snow off. Jeez. Wait till tomorrow and see what the market does. Yeah, Mozart's out on this shit. Mozart, what's your life story, bro? What do you do? Mozart's like an OG. I remember starting this channel, and I remember Mozart is a day one viewer. Guys, are any of you a day one viewer? Are any of you guys day one viewers? Oh, I forgot I had this. Oh yeah. See, this is what life's about. This is what life's about. Drugs, crypto. Drugs, crypto. Caffeine. I guess caffeine is a drug. It's insane. I opened this earlier. It might taste like cat piss by now. Month 1, yo, shout out Link, bro. I'm squinting my eyes so I could try to see the chat. Just a little bit. Yep, but I'd wait for the end of the week. Do you have a number of XRP that you'll stop buying at? I mean, no, I just have my portfolio of different ones that I accumulate, and then there's ones that, you know, I'd rather stack more of than others, but I like XRP, I like HBAR. Well, I'm getting to learn HBAR. I made my first HBAR buy, like, what the fuck is that? That's like a chimera coming out of the ocean or some shit. I made a little bit of HBAR first buy. I like XLM. That's it. I got my little stack of Bitcoin and Ethereum from years and years ago, so I don't add any more to those. I just hold them. I'm not gonna sell them. Solana seems like a good buy. Chainlink seems like a good buy for me. You know, there's a handful that I like. That's it. What a great view. Oh, it's tremendous, dude. Maybe I should like angle it so you guys can enjoy the view too. Instead of my fat body, my fat walrus body being in it. I'm super keen on AVAX. I've heard a lot of good things about it. Or I haven't heard a lot of good things about it, but I've seen Avalanche in a lot of these conversations. For sure. I'm not too sure what it does, or its utility and shit. I guess that's part of the journey, is learning, right? SHX is legit for sure. I hear that a lot. You like Doge? I think I have very, very minimal Doge, very minimal. That and Pepe. I made a good little profit, hefty little profit on Pepe. So I converted that a while ago into, you know, legit projects. Yeah, I hear decent stuff about Algorand, XDC. I hear some good stuff about XDC. I've seen their name, I think, mentioned within some form of DTCC patent, something like that. What would it take for you to sell? Well, in an ideal world, I'm not trying to sell. I'm trying to just hold on to it and stake it. That's what I'm trying to do. Because when you sell, you get smacked with the tax bill. It's not like you're not going to get smacked with the tax bill no matter what. But I want to stake it. I want a consistent income coming in from staking it. So I mean, I want to accumulate while prices are low. Accumulate, and then inevitably at least in my mind, when we get hit with this fucking bang, this rocket up to the next leg, once utility kicks in, they're all talking about trillions waiting on the sidelines, trillions. JP Morgan now out there fucking teasing with their titties, bro. They're like, oh, once the Clarity Act passes, it's to the moon. You got a Rothschild document talking about that. They're like, once the signing of this, they released that in February. There's a Rothschild document kind of talking about, is crypto over? And they're like, yeah, with the passing of the Clarity, they think it'll immediately end this crypto winter. 1,000 switches, yeah. Yeah, people, I don't know why people, like, it's a fun narrative. Oh, the flip of the switch. It's a fun phrase. It's a fun narrative for sure. But it's not one fucking switch. You kidding me? This is the whole new financial system, dude. You got to build like the Lego Death Star day in and day out. You got to put in that work. Someone's howling over there. A fucking teen wolf. Can't stake anything though. What are you talking about? We're so damn early, dude. We're beyond early. We've been saying this since like 2017, beyond early, but we still are beyond fucking early. Sitting at 2 trillion total market cap, 2.5, whatever we're sitting at. Fucking beyond early. They're talking trillions in stablecoin volume coming just alone. Fucking mind-boggling, dude. CME, all this shit. Anything ISO 222 is good. XDC is a good one. You like Jay Clave's content? Nah. No, just no. I mean, I don't watch any of that stuff. I've heard his theory, but yeah, no. I don't know. We'll see if he's right. You know, I would love for him to be right, because then that means it's good for us. Same SEMO. In Jersey, you can't stake. In Jersey, you can't stake. Why is that? I don't live in Jersey, so I'm not too familiar. All the money. I mean, it's the asset class to swallow every other asset class, so there is no stake to XDC. Can't stake here in Jersey. What? I seen on Coinbase you can now get loans against your XRP depending on your liquidity, depends on your interest rate. Yeah, originally it was like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and then in this recent haul out now it's XRP, I think ADA, and maybe Litecoin and one other one. I'm not touching any of those. One, because the main concern is still the insane volatility in crypto, and you could just get liquidated if it hits a certain fucking threshold against the loan. I forget the exact terms, but there's like a ratio that you could set it against, and yet again, if we just get hit with a random 10-10 flash crash or something, that's it, you lose. Casino wins for the 1,000th time. I think I stacked enough for a moon trip, but can't buy again anymore. Get back to work after injury. Oh, that's unfortunate, bro. What kind of injury you got? Corroded toenail. What would it, you like Doge? Gas is a good buy today. I buy every week across different crypto, and this is my first live vid with you, but kids have to go to school soon, watch all the vids though. Yo, I appreciate that. Who cares, not me. Canton isn't looking too bad, my guy. Yeah, I just, the very vague things I've seen about Canton, I heard one sentence of that it's not actually a fixed supply, and the supply correlates to the usage of the network. And just based on that, I haven't looked into it. I'm not claiming to be a super geek about Canton or anything. But, what the fuck? Is that a bird or a guy? Oh, it's a crow. Like Game of Thrones, my third eye. Fucking stupid thing made me lose my thought. Stupid thing made me lose my thought. What were we talking about? Canton. But what about Canton? Oh yeah, I heard that supply thing, and I'm like, nah, I'm all set. It also just like I know it gets usage and everything. DTCC, the RWA numbers on it are fucking unbelievable. But something, I don't know, just something in my bones. But maybe that's just me being ignorant. It probably is. But that's why you don't listen to random people. Ah, tremendous. I have a bummy ass back, but the big toe is an issue. Fucking big toe. You got to work the big toe out. Like if you got that bunion shit where your toe is like into your other feet, it's insane what your feet are supposed to look like. Like cavemen back in the day, they're supposed to be all spread out, dude, like Ninja Turtles. But with all the shoes, it's insane because it's the base, dude. If your feet are all fucked up, the whole chain of command, then your knees don't fire right, and then your glutes don't fire right. And then your back, it's just interior pelvic tilt. It's a recipe for disaster. It's insane. The psyop, dude, the Matrix and the psyop have like lured us into this crammed toe shit. It's another Matrix attack. What is that down there? What the hell is that? Is that a crane? There's something mad in the distance that I don't think was there a minute ago. I don't know if I'm seeing shit. I don't think so, because the top of it's red. Yo, I appreciate whoever's hitting that like heart button thing, because I can see it. Day of the Crows again. Yo, this is like Dead by Daylight shit. They're encroaching. That one's got a stick. Yo, he's flying with a stick. Piece of shit. Wow, these guys are just out there living life in war, worrying about fake internet money. Would you rather be a crow or a human? Let me know. People really underestimate how much can happen in a year and 5 years. Things people are thinking, doubting won't even be in question. Crypto will be huge. I mean, it's the same type of spiel as the internet. You either get on board or you get left behind. It's the next iteration of fucking finance, dude. It's the internet of value. Say it with me. Internet of value. UDCA now when sentiment is in the gutter. Yeah, you buy when there's blood in the streets. You know, not financial advice from me or Mozart, but if we were, that's what we'd be saying. Sup, dog? Yo, what up, Link? You'd rather be a crow? A crow sounds pretty sweet. No responsibility to make a mortgage payment. That's true, but like, I think about this all the time too. It's like, we all complain and shit about how like we're trapped in the matrix, but like in reality, there's nothing really stopping you from just driving up into the fucking middle of nowhere of like Maine woods or something like that and living in there. Like no one would come across you or realistically do shit, I guess, if you really went in the middle of nowhere. But I don't know. Also the fact, like if you buy land and you just want to build a shed or something like that, and if it's too big, you gotta fucking get permits, and the government and the towns and everything are telling you that you can't build on your own fucking land. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing, bro? A bunch of garbage. A crow. Oh, I read that. The bummy ass back and the big toe. Guys, do me a solid. Hit the like button. We're gonna get the spliff going. I kind of want to go back to the spliff spot though, honestly, because the wind is pissing me off here. Let's go see if that couple is still in my spot. We're on the move, gang. Let's go. Zoinks, Scoob. Zoinks. Shout out Matthew Lilliard. Dude's a goat. I was watching him on a podcast. He was the dude who played Scooby-Doo in the live action. And he's in Scream. He's a good guy. Oh, dude, and he played fucking Springtrap in Five Nights at Freddy's. One of the worst movie adaptations I've ever seen in my lifetime. Had such potential to be the greatest horror movie. It was goofball central. How did I get up here without killing myself this way? Oh, the snow is awful, man. I'm trying to not die. What do we got? Aviva is one of the UK's biggest insurance companies and recently partnered with Ripple to tokenize assets. I covered that in one of the recent videos too. I think their AUM was around 350 billion, maybe. And you know, I'm not expecting them to just flip a fucking switch and tokenize all 350 million or billion, whatever the hell their number is. But over time, you know, little here, little there, oh, this goes well, it saves them an ass load of money, makes it easier, frees up money, whatever. And then, oh, let's tokenize a bit more, and then a bit more, and then a bit more. And then next thing you know, other competitors or whoever, what other asset managers and shit, they see that. That's kind of like a stamp of approval. Oh, these guys are fucking using the XRP ledger to tokenize, and they're saving an ass load of money. Who's that guy? Yo, did I walk by that guy earlier? Yo, I swear this is the Matrix. I swear. Oh, man. Crazy town. Crazy town, USA. They manage 7 million active wallets. For real. It's pretty legit. Viva! Let me see. Guys, do me a solid. Hit the like button real quick. Oh, yeah, it's fucking cold. It's cold as teeth. Microphone chilling. Yeah, I mean, other than the military action, it's not. I mean, that is a lot going on, honestly. But in terms of like crypto, I don't know. I mean, it is the weekend, right? It's Sunday, so there's not too much going on besides that. The Strait of Hormuz shit. Does anyone know the actual specific of what Jake has always been squawking about? Of like you're telling me XRP is the only solution, and that's the one that they're gonna use when Japan gets their back into the wall. If the oil prices based in yen hit it's like too crazy of a number, like what? Where did this guy go? What the fuck? Whoa, whoa, whoa. I didn't even smoke yet and I'm tripping. Where did this guy go? What the fuck? Guys, I swear to God, there was a guy right here. He was wearing yellow. Where the fuck did he go? Yo, zoinks, Scoob, I'm getting nervous. Where the fuck did he go? What? Bro, I'm tripping. But I'm not. What the fuck? Dude, what? What the fuck? What the fuck? There's nowhere for him to have gone. Bro, what the fuck is going on? What is going on right now? I didn't even smoke yet. That's probably for the better, because if I saw that while I was high, I'd probably actually think I just broke the Matrix. Dude, where did this guy go? What the fuck? Dude, he was wearing like a yellow raincoat. It wasn't that hard to miss. You enjoying it too much? What am I enjoying? What the hell? Skinwalker? Yo, don't say that. Don't you dare say that. If you say Wendigo 3 times, they show up. So I just said it once. I can't say it 2 more times. Spooky. I'm actually fucking flabbergasted. There was nowhere for him to go. There was literally, where the fuck? Is he in the tree? Did he just climb in the tree? Maybe he is a skinwalker. There's walkers in the barn, Shane. God dang. God. What? Jeez. That's like a world where Amazon is the only store. Shout out to Amazon, dude. Amazon Prime. Dude, they got those facilities everywhere. We used to have a local type fucking amazing movie theater. Now it's an Amazon warehouse. It's lovely. Absolutely lovely. Excuse me. Oh man, NPC? Yo, it might have been. Guys, hit the like button. 68 people in there, 58. There's 10 of you who are sitting there playing with your little ding-a-ling. Hit the fucking like button at least, and then go do what you gotta do. Just don't tell us what you're actually doing with it. Playing with that little nub. We don't want to hear none of that. I'm playing with my pickle while watching the live stream. Why the fuck are you playing with your pickle watching the live stream? Nasty bastard. All right. Oh man. Officially at the smoke spot again. If the hash slinging slasher yellow jacket man rolls up somehow again, I might actually have a mental breakdown. I don't know where the fuck he went. Jesus. What? Like, me and the boys have gone on spooky adventures. I got a vlog of an old one. We went on these creepy woods, these haunted woods and shit. And we were walking, and then we heard a single gunshot not too far from us, bang, and the echo, and we were like, what the fuck? Like, what happened? What happened? Oh man. I'll put that bitch over here. Where did he go? Jesus. This is some paranormal. He's behind you now? Yo, don't say that, Rico. Or Rick. I'm Rick Grimes. I'm better for Lori than you. All right. Hit the like button. That's it. Let's hit the Sparky. Just a little bit, nothing crazy. Enjoy the sunset. Let's hope Jake Cleaver. Yeah, let's hope he ends up being right. You know? I'll take back any semi-negative thing I've said about him. In a heartbeat. Well, the thing about that is Sepp Ratho is, I mean, they've been saying XRP is going to $1,000 since 2017. So I don't necessarily buy that. I don't necessarily buy that this is the only solution and that it's guaranteed it will be used if the oil price spikes like crazy. I don't buy any of that. Yet again, I would love to be wrong. If any of you in the chat really do believe that domino theory and you think it's actually playing out right now, because we do see a lot of that straight Hormuz shit going on, we'll see. He's looking for his monkey George. There's security down there, and I literally just took a fat rip right in their face as they're patrolling. I took a fat rip in their face. Yo, they should be hunting down that fucking George guy in the yellow trench coat. They shouldn't be worrying about some bum on a bench smoking a spliff. Ah, what a day. What a day. Jakey boy, I hope you're right. I don't know what is the end game for our currencies. Is it a digital asset or is it not? What is the end game for our currencies? What do you mean our currencies? What do you mean? Do you mean our cryptos we're holding, or you mean like the fiat? Because I think the age of the fiat is fucking numbered. I don't know how it couldn't be. Dude, gold and silver, or at least silver. Silver's up about fucking 7.5% today, I think, so far. The hard metals are what you want during wartime. At least in experience. At least from experience, my guy. Yeah, so if the age of the fiat is over, what is it? I think if I just had to guess, you know, like all these guys, Vandell and fucking what's his face, his brother, Black Swan Capital, and all those guys, and everything. A lot of experts. Tokenized gold. I don't see how that. At least that's not in the equation. You know, that seems like the ultimate form of money. But then they argue, oh, there's still the third party aspect of you need people to verify the gold and shit. I don't know. But you look at a lot of these like IMF documents they pull up and shit, and it does show, you know, a lot of interest in a fucking a basket of commodities tokenized, you know. That's been the conversation about BRICS for a while, too. Just a basket of commodities, hard commodities. I don't know if I believe quant, but it's interesting. Yeah, I hear quant thrown around a lot too in the conversation. I'd be happy at $30. Yeah, I'd be happy if we fucking got back to all-time high. That's just can we do that first? I would be ecstatic for $30. Don't get me wrong. I'd also be ecstatic if we could fucking touch $2 again, which I think we will. Would you all take the mark of the beast and get mega wealthy, or walk away from it if this all happens? I mean, it really depends on the repercussions of the mark of the beast in this new system and shit. Because, bro, mid-8, I mean, what is it? The average life expectancy, at least in the US maybe, I don't know if it's worldwide, is about 77. Middle age is like 38 and shit now. You know, it's not, middle age is not 45, 50, which is sad to say, but they got us in this whole shebang where everyone's eating Twinkies and shit. It's like we're intentionally poisoning ourselves. Don't get me wrong, I love a Twinkie and like a McFlurry and shit, but it's also bad for us. They got like bad habits, you know. Doing stuff like this is still free will, but you also have to enjoy life. You can't just go through it being like a stickler your whole life. But I don't know. If you want to be a stickler your whole life, I guess you can do that too. That's a great question. We all have to think about. But what do you mean by mark of the beast? You know, like what do you classify as the mark of the beast? Like, do you mean literally the thing going in your hand and you cannot buy or transact without it? Because it does seem interesting that the X seems like the mark of the beast solely because Elon is the one cornering the whole New World Order agenda, and he's obsessed with X, and the branding is all X, and the new digital currencies apparently being a very integral part to this whole equation. XRP, XLM, ties to PayPal Mafia, X Money, all this shit. Fucking Neuralink, SpaceX. It's just, he's got it all. The Antichrist? What about the Antichrist? What do you mean? I believe Quant is working. What the hell? I believe Quant is working with the European Central Bank and the Bank of England. I'm pretty sure they've done test trials with a whole bunch of different stuff. I saw something with Chainlink working with them. I think back in the day there was some stuff with Ripple in bed with them talking about stuff or trials. So there's a lot of these players that you see their names with. And yet again, I don't think it's a one winner take all by any means. I refuse to believe that's happening. So you still have these morons on Twitter and shit like, oh my God, fucking Link is taking it all. I think Link will do well. I don't know. I think it's a fucking handful of them. You got to be sitting there being spoon-fed with a spork. Mark of the beast of the Antichrist. You are correct. The Bible says you must take the mark willingly or choose our Lord and Savior. It won't sneak up on you. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know nothing about that type of shit, honestly. I've always heard that phrase, the mark of the beast. I got no clue, honestly. So it'd be the thing in your hand. Are we talking like surgical precision of something going in your hand? Because I don't know. I don't know if I'd want to do that. Oh, it makes me think of like Hunger Games, where they got that thick ass needle and they put the tracker in their arms, and it will, oh my God, that skews me out just thinking about it. Thick ass needle and a fucking tracking plant right in your arm. Ugh. Let me put this away before I get mugged. You are correct. Thank you. You're correct too. Guys, what do you, let me ask y'all a question. The Bible says that an angel makes a global announcement to not take the mark. So what the fuck? So when is this supposedly happening, bro? Educate me. When is this Antichrist? People think Peter Thiel is the Antichrist because he gives like fucking lectures on it, dude. Which is kind of crazy. And then Tim Dillon was talking the other day about, because Tim Dillon, I believe more than the other guys, he doesn't trust any of them. Joe's like in Joe Rogan. He's like in bed with all those guys now. He is the fucking elite. But Tim Dillon was saying how Sam Altman and Peter Thiel and all these guys believe they're literally in contact with like an ancient Sumerian fucking god, and that's what they're trying to bring back, and that's what the AI is. The AI is like is the platform in which this thing can conjure up, basically. Bunch of crazy shit. I got no clue, but after the rebuilding of the third temple, yeah, Palantir stuff. Where's the third temple at? Where's the second temple at? Like, I know none of this. 2028 digital ID is supposed to be mandated, may and may not be the mark. Fuck, man. Yo, Robbie D, Slow Cartman as his picture. Shout out that episode. That's a funny episode. Interesting. Just wanted to say hi from Philly. I like the channel and your thought processes. Just subbed. Thanks, man. Good luck. Yo, I appreciate that. Shavo motherfucker. Appreciate that. Make my day with comments like that. Make me blush and shit. Temple Mount in Jerusalem? Shit. I know nothing about that. Damn. So is Peter Thiel and Sam Altman talking to a Sumerian god? Is that what's happening, actually? Like, it is weird. You got all the fucking money in the world, like someone like Peter Thiel, and you're out there giving lectures on the fucking Antichrist and stuff. Like, go get some boats and hoes, man. Like, you're worrying about that type of shit. That's insane. I mean, whatever. I guess if you find, I don't know. I don't trust none of those fucking guys. We rich yet? No, not yet. Carnage. In due time. In due time, brother. You feel me? He's in the boats, and bro, oh, all right, Peter Thiel. He likes that sausage party. Okay. He likes that pizza, and that grape soda, and that pizza, and that beef jerky. He likes that shit. Okay. I see what you're saying. Oh, Peter. Oh, hey, Peter. Conman Cleaver. I don't know, bro. We'll see. He's fucking gloating. He's getting everyone hyped up again because of the Strait of Hormuz thing. He's like, it's happening. He's happening. Let me soak in some of this sun. I gotta bask in it because this whole week is gonna be absolutely AIDS. Oh, it was a unbelievable day yesterday. Unbelievable. It was fucking like 50 degrees and sunny, and then this week back to freezing your tits off and just rain and like just clouds and shit. You gotta take advantage of these days. What are those floating lights behind you in the background? Floating lights in the background. I don't know, it's a good question. I don't know what you're looking at. The branches? That's a tree, my guy. How's the spliff? It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Some naturally grown shit. But the strain of it, I'm not too crazy on how this strain, I feel when I smoke this strain. There is a strain called Super Lemon Haze that is, oh my god, it's my favorite. It's my favorite. It's sativa. Oh, we got security rolling up again. It's a sativa, but it gets, at least mine, my neurons firing like crazy, and I love it. I love it for productivity. I hope Ripple gets a master banking license with the Fed. I mean, don't they already kind of have conditional approval about that skinny master account? It's like a modified skinny master account, some shit. They got that OCC. I see a lot of people on Twitter rolling around the possibility of how this, because they got the conditional bank charter right now, and there's some type of new bank with Palmer Luckey kind of at the forefront of it. They just got their approval. It's like a Morgan Stanley. Morgan Stanley, I think, just filed for OCC conditional approval for a digital asset one. Fidelity got theirs, they're conditional. So, I mean, sometime this year, I think why wouldn't we? We're still early in the year. We would get the stamp of these guys officially getting the banking license. Golden Goat used to be my favorite city of the back in the day. Oh, sativa back in the day. I never had that, but that sounds tremendous. Golden Goat. That would be fucking beautiful. I saw them twice already. You need better resolution? What are you talking about? They were seagulls? Oh, they were seagulls? Yo, shout out the seagulls, bro. Yeah, it's either probably those or crows and shit. dude, he's like, yo, there's UFOs in the sky. No, bro. They're just birds. Like that's a bird. I don't know if you can see that shit. He's whipping across. The fucking Mach 7. Piece of shit. You think the Clarity Act will get attached to the spring send-in bill omnibus? I don't know about that bus, but I'm on board with the Magic School bus. I don't know about that. I got no clue. I got no clue. I think they just keep dicking around with this thing. Honestly, I don't see this fucking passing. Politicians at the core of it. Brian Armstrong being a little bitch. Oh, but you're an idiot, Mike. You're letting the banks win. Motherfucker, the banks are gonna win. I mean, I highly doubt fucking Brian Armstrong and team are making all this fuss, unless it's part of World of Stage to just slow everything down and market manipulation again, whoever he's taking orders from, or it's just for the people's benefit. We're fighting for the people. Shut the fuck up with that shit. I am not believing that at all, and I don't know why the big deal about idle stablecoins generating yield. In my mind, who cares? I don't care about that. As long as I can fucking stake my base assets, I don't care about stablecoin yield. That's just me. I mean, that doesn't mean I'm pro bank by any means. Like, screw them too, but I don't know. Like, seriously, we're holding this all up because of idle stablecoins? Fucking buy Bitcoin or whatever you want to buy and then stake that. I don't generate yield on that. Like, who cares? That's just the surface level understanding of it, unless there are deeper mechanics going on in there that are trying to prevent I don't know, a whole broad spectrum of assets and shit not being able to generate yield or rewards. That was the other way they tried to circumnavigate that. With all that's happening in the Middle East, it will be an excuse to delay the Clarity Act, or that's the reason it goes through. Because if you're gonna drop your nuts on the floor and get something done, you need distractions. And this was like the ultimate distraction, at least on our scoreboard. It's that and aliens. So this one's checked off. I don't know if it's time for the aliens yet. I don't know when that act comes into play. And who knows, maybe we'll see this war over like tomorrow. Who knows? Watch one hand while I do something with the other. It's always a game of misdirection. You're too stupid to know what we're doing. It's that whole spiel. This guy makes me have more hope in Ripple. Who? Me? Or someone else? Yo, I'm honestly like, I'm on the lookout for fucking Yellow Jacket guy. I cannot believe he just disappeared like shit in the wind, like Infinity War when they turn into poo-poo dust. I don't know where the fuck he went. I don't know where he went. There was nowhere for him to go. He had to walk past me to get down the hill. How's that possible? Unless he turned into that seagull. You, buddy. Who, me? Who, me? That's a meme. But, yeah, I appreciate that guy. I shouldn't be giving you more faith in Ripple. You got to be watching what Ripple's doing. But I do. I think I'm positioned at least. Very, very. I don't think I could be positioned any better, if I'm being honest. If I'm being honest. Oh, yeah. He jumped in the water. Dude, he would have to jump like the Hulk. You know how Hulk like jumps across the desert? He would have to do that to make it to the water. He's a mermaid. Mermaids gross me out. Like the legit ones. Like in fucking Harry Potter when they get the gills on the neck and shit. That's gross. And then in The Boys, he's like fingering the gills. It's so gross. Yo, this security guy is ripping ass in his little buggy. When there's so-called war, there's always a new financial system change. I mean, immediately once I woke up on Saturday and saw that Donnie was speaking that, yeah, we're going to war or whatever the hell he said. I immediately went, oh, gold and silver are gonna rip. And at least when I checked, before I started streaming, silver was up 7.7%. I think the metals are the way to go during war times. It's kind of been proven, you know. So you got to keep your eyes on those too. If I keep my arm tucked in, I don't slice my ball. I also like buying XRP and H-bar blasting off on the range. Love you our stuff. If I keep my arm tucked in, I don't slice my ball. If I keep my arm tucked in, what are you talking about? I'm trying to visualize what you're saying. If I keep my arm tucked, slice my ball. Why would you slice your ball? Like, are you carrying a pocket knife or something? Ariel not doing it for you, bro? What are you talking about? Price held up to World War III too? Price held up to shout out World War, no, not shout out World War III, but I guess. I don't know. It's happening. All right, we got someone coming with a dog, so we're gonna get on the move. It's time anyway, 4:40. Get a giddy up on. That's it. Let's get a little giddy up, get that blood moving, because when I sit down, I get cold. So cold. Let me see. If the stock market bubble pops, are we going up and down? I don't know. I can see markets reacting dramatically tomorrow to this news, but when everyone is expecting something, it always does the opposite. So if everyone's really, you think we're going down tomorrow, Mozart? Like Mozart, what do you think plays out tomorrow? Do you think we wake up and I'm very curious to see what silver and gold are by tomorrow morning. If they keep rising through the night, I want to wake up. I want to see what that looks like. And then, yeah, what do you think? What do you think crypto does? What do you think stocks do? Everybody. Nah, if that were to happen, all right. So what do you guys think is actually going to go down tomorrow regarding crypto and stocks? Like if you separate the two, like do you think stocks, people react crazy? But now that everyone, but yet again, how is this shit not priced in? Everyone knew this was coming. I mean, like, it couldn't be more obvious. He was sending every fucking aircraft carrier over there. It's like the largest deployment of U.S. like military assets, I think, since fucking Iraq and shit. Like, really? Lindsey Graham, then we're not sending them there to play chess. I mean, Was it that hard to see? You know, like big money could have caught any wind of that they were fucking going in there and about to tear up some ass. There's no way. I'm trying not to fall again. Hold up. That's why they wait till the weekend. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's always the playbook on the weekend. Fucking 2 for 2. They scooped up Maduro. They scooped up this. Well, they didn't scoop up this guy. They're gonna be scooping his gushy off the pavement. They blew this guy. They sent a Tomahawk missile so far up his ass, it came out his mouth. That's insane. I think they wiped out all of his family too, which is crazy. Because I think they said that they were in, or he was hiding in a bunker. But that bunker didn't work out too well for him. Scooped him up, Jim Carrey. Yo, they scooped his ass up with a shovel. There's nothing to even scoop up, bro. He's a little mist. That's it. For me, anyway. Sound cut out on me? Might be why. Wait. Guys, let me know if you can hear me. Let me get a 1 in the chat if you could hear me. Let me know. Let me know. You back? All right. Yeah, the microphone died. I wanted to make sure. Okay. I wanted to make sure. So the wind noise probably picks up now. That's why I try to use this. So we've been live for 56 minutes. It's probably a good place to wrap up. Guys, hit the like button. You think Jim Carrey? Yo, don't get me started on the Jim Carrey shit right now. Don't get me started on that. That's crazy. And the soul transfers. Oh, dude, I wanted to talk about that so bad. That was on my topic list, but I forgot. Guys, hit the like button, turn on notifications, support on Patreon if you want more videos, live streams, and all that. That's the best place to support. And that's it. What time is it? 4:44. The Jim Carrey trade. That's actually fucking elite. That's like a video title right there. Yeah, what is your take on Jim? Dude, I want to talk about Jim Carrey, but I don't know. Do I wrap the stream up? Do I wrap it up? I think I'm trying to do the mental gymnastics of timeline in my head right now because it's 4:44. Shout out 444. Wish it was 420. Oh, we missed 420. Carrie's a clone like many of the clones. Yeah, I wanted to ask you guys about what your thoughts are on cloning and fucking soul transfers and the Hollywood, like the Illuminati and shit like that. But I fully to expect XRP to do nothing. Unless it goes down, then it goes down. I think I'm in agreement with you, Ben F. I'm not really expecting it to do anything. I think the whole market kind of starts moving around November, if anything, at this current state in time, just seeing all the, of course, political theater going on. Guys, I'm going to wrap the stream here, though. Like I said, Patreon, all that stuff, support that, because we're losing signal, too. So I'm going to wrap it up here. Appreciate you guys watching. Follow me on X to keep up to date with stuff. And that's it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.